On today's episode of NottaGarage, we have this 65 Pontiac Lemans, and we're going to be applying this Texas flag vinyl to the cowl hood. So the first thing that I just wanted to do was lay it on there, double check the sizes and everything, make sure that she's going to fit on there how she's supposed to. I'm going to leave it there, let it sit in the sun for a minute, kind of let it preheat a little bit onto the cowl, and that way it doesn't have that shape from being rounded up. Next thing I gotta do is clay bar the hood. So we're finna get it popping. So like I said, first thing we gotta do is clay bar everything. We wanna get all of those little imperfections off the paint before we apply the vinyl. So I have my clay bar here. Any clay bar will work. I got this one from O'Reilly. It's a mother's clay bar. Just gonna open it up. And you really don't need to take the whole thing because you're just gonna get it all dirty. A piece like that'll work. Put it back in the bag and then get to work. Finish up with the clay bar. You can literally see in the runoff how much overspray was on this thing, and each one of those little bits of overspray is going to cause you a little pop and maybe cause your vinyl to not adhere properly to the vehicle. So it's a time consuming step. I skipped most of it because y'all don't want to sit here and watch me clay bar a hood, but in the end it's going to give you a better final result, and that's what gets repeat customers. So because of all that overspray and clay bar and quick detailer that I use, I'm gonna have to just wash the hood. Clay barred, washed and chamoised. You want to make sure the area you're working around is really dry. So I'm going to let it sit in the sun for a few minutes and dry off before I alcohol it, because anytime the vinyl backing touches water, it's going to delaminate, and also if the vinyl touches water, it can cause you some adhesion issues also. So just going to give it a minute to dry. I'm going to alcohol it. Isopropyl. It's not 100%. It starts off as 90, then I dilute it a bit with water. We're going to clean the whole thing. So for the actual application, I'm going to pull the car forward into the shade because I don't want to be wrapping in direct sunlight. This right here is tack cloth, and that is one of the steps that a lot of people don't do. Just like the final thing, pick up any kind of imperfections or things that have clung because of static. Just gonna go over everything once. Because this design is only going on the cowl, we're going to use design line and lay that all the way around the cowl, so that after we lay the vinyl, we can cut it off with this. Alright, so we got the fine line laid out. After that, you have oils and stuff on your skin, so you want to go back over it with alcohol one more time. So with this design, we have the split down the middle with the flag. So we got to make sure that we're lined up here and here. You can kind of feel the crease in the middle. If you don't get that kind of thing lined up, it's going to look real goofy. So, trying to figure out how I want to attack this thing. Probably going to peel it here, tack it, peel the vinyl, and tack it up there, and then work my way down. Doing this shit by yourself is really hard. So I was getting frustrated, so I just turned the camera off. I got the wrap glove and I just applied some heat right here. And with printed, you gotta kind of be careful because you'll wipe the ink right off. So you gotta be kind of gentle with it. Applied some heat, and that's how I got it to lay down. All these creases, none of that is actually gonna stay there. So, just gonna keep working it, and then we'll be done. But I got the top all done and smoothed out. Alright, so I pulled the fine line. Left a bit out because the camera's dying and I can't show everyone all my secrets. Boom. So the final step is let it go out in the sun and post heat it. It's hot enough in Texas where we can just post heat it in the sun. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. We got another few wraps coming up, and part 3 of the Notta Evo build will be coming soon. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.